Today I will explain the book How to Influence Others and Win Friends as a small story that will teach you everything about the book. In a small town surrounded by dense forests, there lived a man named Elias. Elias was a mysterious person who rarely spoke to anyone and lived in an old house on the outskirts of the village. People talked about him knowing secrets that no one else knew and being able to influence others without saying a word. But no one knew who he really was. One rainy night, a young man named Nader came to Elias' house. Nader was an ambitious young man, but he had failed in all his attempts to form relationships or gain people's trust. He heard about Elias and decided to ask for his help. When he knocked on the door, Elias quietly opened it, as if he was expecting him. Elias's eyes were deep, as if they were hiding countless secrets. Nader entered the house. The atmosphere inside was heavy, filled with the smells of old herbs and stacked books. Elias said in a quiet voice, "I know why you came. You want to know how to influence others, don't you?" Nader felt a chill run through his body, but he nodded. Elias began to tell him a strange story. Once upon a time, there was a man who knew the secret of words. His words were not ordinary. They carried a hidden power. He could make people trust him, love him, and follow him without understanding why. But this power did not come out of nowhere. He learned that the real secret is not in the words themselves, but in what they conceal. Nader looked at Elias curiously and asked, "And what are the words hiding?" Elias answered, "True intention. When you speak to a person, your intention must be pure, and you must understand what is inside them before you try to influence them. Words can be magic, but the real magic lies in listening, in looking into people's eyes and understanding what they are not saying." Elias then pulled out an old book from his shelves and said, "This book will teach you how to do that, but be careful. The power you will gain is not to be trifled with. If you use it wrong, it could come back to bite you in the arse." Nader took the book and felt a strange weight in his hands. When he left the house, the rain had stopped, but a thick fog covered the village. Nader started reading the book and learned strange things. How to read body language, how to listen intently, how to make people feel special. But he noticed something else. Whenever he used these secrets, he felt a change inside, as if a part of his soul was dissipating. Weeks later, Nader became a different person. People in the village began to rally around him, trust him, and love him. But Nader was not happy. He noticed that his smiles had become fake, and his words had lost their luster. He felt like he had lost part of his humanity. One dark night, Nader returned to Elias' house. He found him sitting waiting for him, as if he knew he was coming. Elias said, "I know you came back because you understood the truth. The power you are looking for is not in influencing others, but in understanding yourself first. If you are honest with yourself, you will find that you don't need tricks or secrets to make friends." Nader put down the book and left the house, but this time he felt a strange lightness. He decided to stop using the secrets he had learned, and instead he started dealing with people honestly. He noticed that the relationships he built were deeper and more human. From that day on, Elias disappeared from the village, never to be seen again. But Nader knew that Elias was not just an ordinary man. He was the embodiment of the wisdom that many seek. He realized that true influence on others does not come from mystery or secrets, but from honesty and genuine concern. Now, if you like the story, subscribe and write in the comments the name of the book you want me to explain to you next time.